Good afternoon. It's Sunday, the 26th of January, 2025. It's 4 p.m. here in the UK. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But as always, it's not my story, it's not your story. Today's story is all about racing in multiple series within Real Racing 3, Update 13.1, and this is part 9 of that mini series. So let me share my screen and let's have some audio. Within Real Racing 3, Update 13.1, and this is part. Never quite get it right, do I? There's always just a little niggle. I will get there one day. Right, okay, there we go. So, J Star in the chat says hello. Hello, J Star. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Thanks for saying hello in the chat. Right, so a little bit of a relaxing afternoon playing a bit of Real Racing 3 today, I think. So I think what I will start off with is actually going to be the time trial. I suspect I probably won't get any quicker, but I thought, why not? Let's have a go. Now, interestingly enough, it does actually look like the time. I've gone further into Group D, but the time to get to Group C has actually gone up. So obviously, I would imagine people are continuing improving on their scores. So anyone that's above me, if they're improving their time, it becomes harder to then usurp them, get into Group C. So it does make sense that even though I'm well established in Group D, it looks like I'm almost 3 seconds away from getting into Group C. Not overly worried, especially when I consider that the car that I've got is only has 7 upgrades. J Star says I am in Group B right now. Well done indeed. And Lord Night Moon says hello. Welcome along. Good to have you with us. Right. Okay. So let's just give it a go. I always find I'm up at this stage, but I always find that I end up falling back behind. There we go, and I've just skidded. So there you go. There's any advantage already lost. I do suspect I won't be able to improve this time, but it's always worth just having a go because you just never know. I actually do think if I put the perfect lap together, I'd be able to go at least 0.5 seconds quicker, I reckon. But possibility looking slim at this stage. And there you go, skidded again. So there we go, 0.5 seconds behind my shadow. Ayaka Yakuta says, hi, how are you, Mr. Tony? I am very well. I hope you are too. Thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hello in the chat. Good to see you again. All right, let's have another go. Let's have 2 more goes. Now, again, because the car isn't fully upgraded, I am limited with my time trial tokens, but that's why I'm kind of doing this first because if there's any durability left on the car, can have a couple more goes. A little bit later on in the stream, that is. See, always, for some reason, I'm always 0.1 second up here, but then I always end up losing it. Quite massively there. Yeah, so 6/10 behind. So I do actually think I probably won't improve this time, but I'm not overly worried with the upgrades that I've got applied to this car. And I purposely decided not to upgrade this car because it would have cost me 600 gold to fully upgrade it. And I think I would have only got about 200 gold back, so it just wasn't worth it. Especially with the 2 limited series that are coming up that are going to cost an absolute fortune. Yeah, messed that up there big time. So Viankatish Double R enters the chat and says, "Hey there, back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hello in the chat. Sorry, I probably haven't pronounced your name right. Do apologise about that." Okay, so there we go. So that's 2 attempts down. 1 final attempt for this moment, and then we'll move on to the next series. Okay. Come back to that. Right, where are we? Go. 1 final attempt. Yeah, see, as always, I'm ahead at this stage. No point carrying on there. Yeah, so I've probably set as good a lap as I can there. It's only in D, but the car's only got 7 upgrades, so I don't think you can see that there. Look, so if I go round, I still think that's okay. It's not brilliant, but it's all right. You know, if I go here and bring up typically the people in Group D. So there I am. I'm 9,671 in Group D with a PR of 67, and it does look like the majority of people have a fully upgraded Lamborghini. So I don't think I'm doing too bad there. Not brilliant, but not too bad. Right, there we go. So somebody had sent me a request to join the team. So I believe it was J-Star. They've put in the chat, I have sent to you the request to join your team. Okay, there we go. Accepted. So there is a level 204. So fame 204 for J-Star. Not bad. Not bad at all. Apparently he didn't want to join my team. Fair enough. Anyway, so there we go. So that's the time trial done with today. So I have got a bit of racing to do. I think I feel the need to earn a bit of gold today. So let's start off with the exclusive series. So I did fully upgrade the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS. That obviously unlocked the exclusive series. It's currently sitting at 70%. So let's see if I can take it above 75% and earn some gold. The gold that's available is 20, so that's not too bad at all. Oh, J-Star said they got kicked out of the team automatically. Oh, I don't quite understand that. I don't know what caused that, I'm afraid. If you send me another request, and then what I'll do is I'll accept it outside of the stream, and then see what happens. There we go. Okay, I'll just leave that there for the moment. Let's go back to where I was. So literally, I'll just work left to right. I have now completed all of the cups, so all of the long races have been completed. So I'll start with Tier 4, speed record around the circuit of the Americas. It is only the club circuit, so it's not a long track at all. 168, I think that said I had to get to. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure where the fastest part of the lap is. I'm hoping it's just as I turn this corner here. Indeed it is. So again, what I'll do is I go into my driver assist and make sure brake assist is turned off because I don't want any auto braking kicking in. And I'll just carry on going until I hit first, hopefully. There we go. So I managed to do that, so that's a first. I'll put the brake assist back to low because that's my current racing configuration at this moment in time. There you see, that is a very short lap. So not much durability used at all. Okay, there we go. I won by 3 miles, 3 miles per hour. Moving on to the next. So that should take me up to hopefully 72%. There we go. I'm going to skip the time trials for the moment. So on to Tier 7, and it's an autocross. Now what I'm going to do is once I've hit 75%, this car is in use in the online multiplayer tournament. So I'll then jump across to that to see if I can score a few more points and hopefully increase my potential goal tally in that online tournament. Okay, so 35 seconds at this point, and I've got to cross the finish line by 45 seconds. Probably not going to happen, I think. It's going to be close. No, it's not going to happen. But that does look like I got second. There we go. So we'll leave that there for the time being. Move on to the next one. You see there also, I'm close to going up another fame level. It's just a shame I haven't got any long races. So might do some form of long race at the end just to see if I can get over that fame level. Well, we've got 2 people asking to join, so let's see what happens. Confirm. And confirm. Okay, so J-Star said I think I got kicked out again. Oh, okay. Strange. And M. Nandan Bandari in the chat, welcome along, says, uh, with love from India, and Gajar is my name. Welcome along. And obviously, it looks like you've just joined my team. Very good. The team is almost full. The team is almost full. Yeah, cool. Excellent. Okay, so let me go back into the exclusive series. So I'm only at 73%, but that will probably mean on tier 8, if I complete the speed record, it's likely I'll get up to 75%. And then I'll have quite a bit of durability left on the car to do some online multiplayer racing. Now, again, which is the fastest part? Which is the fastest part of the lap? It could be this part. I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm just going to go around it because I've got plenty of durability. Let's just see what happens. Oh, I think it's the long. So yeah, should be all right here. Am I making a mistake? There we go. Bang, first. So that should mean 75%. So, M. Nandan Bundaroy is asking, am I the first Indian in my team? I don't think you are, to be honest. I do think we've got a mixed population from all over the place watching these streams, and it's the same in the team. There's a possibility you are, but I mean, I've got an Indonesian in my team, a Brazilian, an Englishman, obviously myself, American as well. So yeah, people are from all over the place. Again, I guess that's the beauty of YouTube. You don't have a local audience; you have the potential of an international one. Okay, so have I hit 75%? That's the question. Yes is the answer to that. Excellent. Increases my gold up to 1,137, and I am going to need that because I reckon it's going to cost in the region of probably 1,300 gold to win the two cars in the two limited series that are coming up over the next couple of weeks. But we'll leave that there for the moment. There will be another stream tomorrow, and in that stream, my intention is to take that exclusive series to 100%. Now, for some reason, yesterday, at the end of yesterday's stream, I did see that my rating had dropped all the way down to 100. I think that's just to do with saving and restoring from the cloud. So effectively, all that I do is I do a backup of my main game, and then do a restore to a second device just to make sure I've got a copy of it. And it looks like that had reset this particular event for me. But I have done some racing and got myself back up to 8 gold. As you can see there, my current rating is 802, and my reward is 8. Not too far away from that reward of 9, with it being 845. So I'm 43 away. So I will have a go at trying to get to there. So a couple of comments in the chat. So I am says no Filipino yet. I don't think so. I don't think so. But welcome along. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining the chat. And M. Nandan Bandari says the U Club, the U Club Day Venom F5 is coming out in a few days. Yes, it's Wednesday, and I will be streaming that. But I have to spend quite some gold to complete it. Yes, yes, it is a very expensive car. From my perspective, I already own the car, so it is literally just a flashback event for me. But I will go through on Wednesday what my car is upgraded to. So it will be at the full upgrade from um, effectively goal one in stage one. Um, and he's gone on to put, I currently have only 820 gold. So is it better to forget about the F5 and go on to the Porsche 919 even? That's a good question. That is a good question. Um, the the honest answer is I don't know. I don't know. I always find it quite hard to pick a car. If I was to pick a car, what I would probably base it on, and I don't have this information to hand, is I'd probably look at the cost of each car to win and balance that out with the rewards that you can get by winning that car. And I think if I've got that amount of gold, I'd be picking the car that overall is going to cost me the least amount of gold. I probably wouldn't do it based on, oh, but that car looks nicer than that. I would do it from a practical perspective at this stage, and go, right, that car's going to cost me less. I'll go for that car first. And I mean, the other thing to remember as well is these events, if you don't enter them, they do remain available to enter until the next release. So rather than make a decision today to say, well, I'm only going to do one, you could just delay entering one and maybe have enough gold before the end of this particular update. That could possibly be an option available to you. The Monster Crow enters the chat. Welcome back. And has put, hey, Uncle Tony, no. Sorry that in these days I haven't joined your stream, but I am in difficult conditions. It's hard to follow your streams. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but it's good to have you back. Thanks for joining. Thanks for commenting. And finally, I am Kratz. Did I get that right the first time? Q Rats? Kratz? Actually new to the game and looking in YT for some tips and found your stream, so might just watch and subscribe. Um, yeah, by all means. So effectively, I don't do a stream every day, but what I try to do is I'm just an average gamer, really. To be fair, I'm not particularly brilliant at this game, but it is a game I enjoy, and I typically go through and capture me racing in all of the events, all of the limited series, and also on like a daily basis I'll do these sort of series, multiple series, just so people can get a handle of kind of like what an above average, maybe I'll be a little bit generous to myself, above average player can achieve. I'm not one of the best, so I can't if I had a fully upgraded car, I typically get into Group C within the weekly time trial. Um, but yeah, that's sort of me in a nutshell. But welcome along. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. And I hope I do earn your subscription as well. That would be very nice. Right. So the track in question is Mount Panorama. So hopefully that will just be a one lap special. It is. And hopefully there's actually some players online to be matched with. Over the last couple of times that I've done this, I've had a race with only one other opponent in, and I think I've had that happen twice. So and you can always tell when that's going to happen because typically it takes a bit of time, and that might be today. Always an issue, just waiting for the matchmaking to be completed. Oh, blimey, that is taking its time. All right, there we go. Have we got a full set? We've got a full set. Excellent. Now, all that I need is for them all to be slower than me. Fingers crossed. I'm at the back, so that doesn't bode well, does it? Okay, so what am I? 5th? Possibly 4th? In fairness, it's too close to call between the top 6 as far as I can tell. So it's going to be an intriguing race. But somebody has already left. Looks like a couple people have. Now it's saying I'm in 3rd, but I can only see one car. Ah, there we go. Oh. So I am in 2nd, but 3rd is right behind me. Oh dear, I'm going to screw up. There we go. And I've just messed up. And again. Ah. And there we go, I'm in 6th. I mean, that is the worst I can finish. See, those people that left, maybe they shouldn't have left, because they probably would have overtaken me. So it's not looking like a very good start for me here. Oh, and I'm off track, almost off track. So that's negative points for me there. Never mind. Never mind. Just one of those things. What I would say, if you are new to this game, is gold is key. Do your best. Do your best not to spend any if you can, which is obviously a lot harder than said. A lot easier to say than do. Sorry. Look at that, minus 68. That's not good. But each week, most definitely enter the weekly time trial and also the multiplayer online tournament, because you do get gold. Even if it's a small amount, it all helps. So I'm going to exit out. I suspect I've now dropped to 7 gold. Oh, no, even worse, 6. So let's see if I can do any better. Straight into the tournament. That's good. Let's see if I can do a bit better this time. Now, with me dropping down quite a few points, it's probably put me against people also with a lesser score. So maybe that's why I'm in 1st at this moment in time. I do tend to find the multiplayer works like that. You go up and then you go down and then you go back up again. And it's just a case of timing it right in terms of how you maximise the points. But if I went down 68 and if I'm in 1st, I could get as high as 100. Okay, and I'm looking good because I'm 50 yards ahead of 2nd. Let's see if I can not mess up this bit here today. There we go. All right. So 46 pence has left the race. I'm obviously not going to leave. I tend never to leave. I never understand that. If you're losing, take your defeat. Learn from it. And look at this. I might not even win. He's right on my tail. There we go, I got that right as well. But I mean, it's too close to call there. So even though I finished first, I do tend to find there's a little bit of latency. So if somebody's only 2 or 3 yards behind me, quite often they'll be marked as first and they'll drop me to second. But let's see if that is the case. What I tell you, second. When I play this game now, it's almost like I've got to make sure I'm at least 20 yards ahead of the person behind me. Otherwise, they'll overtake me. But that's how it goes. Second is still okay. That's not too bad. And I believe, what's that, 78? So that's probably put me back up to 8. But now I'm just a little bit closer to getting to 9. So why not? Let's have another go. Oh, it's the Porsche test track, is it? And it's the long circuit. Okay. I don't mind that circuit. That's not too bad. 2 laps around that. I'll give it a go. Okay. Wait half an hour for everybody to be matched. Oh no, disaster. Only 2 other players in the race. So I'm not going to score many points here. And there's a real possibility of ending up finishing third. Let's see how we get on. My immediate reaction with catching both of these is these guys haven't got a Porsche up to 100%. That was my immediate reaction. I'm now thinking they are up to 100% because I can't catch them now. Well, I did predict I'd be in third, and lo and behold. Oh. Although it is, to be fair, it's nip and tuck between all 3 of us. It's pretty close, I'd say. I mean, again, the thing to note here is it's not really a proper race. You should look at it as just being a time trial, because as soon as you get close to the opponents, they disappear. So first looks like they've won. They've cleared off. It is close between second and myself. And, you know, sometimes it's another thing I've noticed as well. So if you have the mindset that it's just a time trial and you ignore the other opponents, you tend not to make any mistakes. But what I've noticed, if you put a little bit of pressure on the other players just to stay on the tail, some of them will make a mistake. So it's not an out-and-out time trial. You can influence the other racer, normally just by putting a little bit of pressure on them. And that's all that's happened there with me chasing down what was second. But I don't think I'm going to catch first, unfortunately. And at the moment, because I'm so many yards ahead of third, I'm comfortable that I'll get second. Probably just need to make sure I take that right. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So I should easily get second. And that will probably just mean neutral points, unfortunately. As in 0 points. We'll see. There we go, second. I am moving closer, though, to that fame level upgrade. Oh, you see, -7. Fine. Let's do another go. I kind of like that track. That track wasn't too bad. It's a bit weird to get minus points for finishing second, I'd say. There we go. That's a little bit better. So, ideally, to score a decent amount of points, I need to finish in the top 3. So it is close. There's a real possibility I'm not actually second there. Come on, get that foot down. Oh, oi, 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 oi. So I think, again, first is gone, and there's a real possibility I'm actually in third. In fact, there we go. I am definitely in third now. Oh. That guy came from nowhere. So the worst position that I wanted to finish, I finished 4th. There we go. A little bit of fun there. So I'm putting money on that I've not got many points there. In fact, I've even got -1. Shame. Okay. One final race, then I'll have to service the car. Am I staying in 8 points, 8 gold, or can I have a bit of tracking race and just get enough points to push me over that 9 gold threshold? As always, the matchmaking takes forever. Not looking good for a full set of 8 cars in this race, which is what you really want all the time. It's not looking good. We might be here some time. There we go. Not a complete set, but that looks like is it 5 or 6? 6. That's okay. That's not too bad. So really, I've got to finish in the top 2. Go, 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 go. Oh, I need to finish in the top 2 and I'm 4, so that's not good. And there's something weird going on with second place at this moment in time. Now that might not mean there's anything dodgy with that player. It might be their internet connection's a bit rubbish. Okay, so I'm in third, but I am being caught by fourth. Oh dear. Did I say being caught? Have been caught. Oh, lost it. Completely lost it. Oh. Sounds like the audio is playing up. Can't do it anything mid-race, so you just have to put with it. Sorry about that, guys. It's wrong race to be have a little problem on the audio because you can't pause it. Okay, there we go, fourth. Okay. I'll just turn off the audio. There we go. Oof. Let me just reset the the game. Yeah, it does this every now and then. Let me just yeah. So I ended up losing points there as well. So that's a bit of a shame. I will show the screen in a second. Let me just just have to service the car. So I've probably actually dropped down to 7 gold. Indeed, I have. So let me just. Reset. Okay. Is it any better now? Hey, that sounds better. Never mind. Yeah, so just to confirm, I've actually dropped down to 7 gold. Oh, it's still got an audio issue. Has it? Has it still got an audio issue? Yes, it has. Right, 1 second, guys. I'm going to have to reset the air player, I think. Right, let me just do that. Let me just do that. And then let me reconnect. Okay, there we go. Let's bring that back on. Let's see if we've got an audio improvement now. There we go. That looks okay now. Okay. Blimey, that was a bit of hard work there. So, my grand tally of competing in the online multiplayer tournament for today was to lose one gold place. Never mind, it happens like that. What have we got next on the list? I think next on the list, I've got a bit of motorsports to be doing. Oh, it's still playing up. Right. 1 second, guys. I'm going to have to do this again. Let me just do audio. There we go. Right, let me just do that again then. Not having a good time right here at the moment, but that's how it goes sometimes. Let's reset. I'll have to do a hard reset of the um, AirPlay. So let's exit that. There we go. And then let's open it back up. Okay. All right. So let's turn the audio back on. Oh, there we go. Okay, at last it's all right. That took long enough. Blimey, that's how to bore your audience to death, messing around on an iPad and a PC to get your streaming working. Anyway, there we go. So let's now have a look at motorsports. No, it's still there. Right. Yeah, it's still there, isn't it? Is it still there? I'm sure there's an audio echo. Yeah, there is. Okay. Right, let me try that again then. I'll go back to my old AirPlay. So just give me a second while I sort this out. Good grief. You can't get stuff anymore, can you? Uh, Exit that. Get that up on screen. There we go. Right, I've actually got to go to this, so I'm going to turn that off. I need to connect this. Just give me a second. Let's do add a new source. Du- 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 du. Has that worked? Doesn't look like that's worked. There we go. Blimey, that took long enough. And I'll put that down there. There we go. How's that looking? 1 second. Let me just. Oh, oh, oh. Right. Do, 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 do. How's that? That's almost perfect. There we go. Get that off screen. There we go. Perfect. Bang. Blimey, that took long enough to sort out. Good grief. Right. No more audio issues now, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Right, so let's get racing. Right, so let me go back to so in motorsports, effectively in yesterday's stream, I won the Nissan Z GT4, which is available to race in GT4 Showdown. Now, the car itself actually has a lower PR at this moment in time than my Audi R8 LMS GT4. So that car has a PR of 66.8. The Nissan Z GT4 PR of 65.1. It does look, though, if you look at the specification, I mean, it's got a higher top speed. The acceleration is better. The braking distance looks to be about the same, but the Audi does have better grip. So I reckon there might be an opportunity to complete some of these other events, possibly the speed record, for example. So let's give that a go first, and I'm going to use the Nissan Z GT4. So it looks like this has a higher top speed. Now, again, what I'm going to do is, because the fastest part of the track is just after the start line, but only if you were doing a whole lap previously, is I'm going to start way back from the start line. Around the corner. And I'll stop here and turn the car around. Come on, get there. Right. I don't want auto brakes kicking in, so brakes from low to off. Third, second, there we go. There we go. So that is first. So you wouldn't be able to get that because the top speed was reached after the start line. So if you started from the start line and went all the way around, you just wouldn't be able to get first. It's the only way to get first, in my humble opinion. Although there is a part of the track up here that is a little bit, can be as fast almost. But anyway, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's the speed record taken to first, simply because the Nissan Z has a much higher top speed, 185. Oh, look at that. So close to that fame upgrade. And there we go, some M dollars earned. I need to start building my M dollars back up because I've only got just over 3.5 million. So That's something to work on over the coming few days. Yeah, there we go first. So what have I got to do? I've got endurance, cup, another endurance, cup and an autocross. And obviously the cup can only be done by the Audi. So I'm going to do the autocross first with the Nissan Z. And then I think I'm going to switch cars to see if I can take both of those endurance placements up to first. Touch and go, touch and go. Go on, there we go. That was close, but again, the car with the higher speed makes the difference, takes me up into first place. I'm tempted actually to use this car fully serviced in the endurance. Now the reason for that is because I'm online, so there's a real possibility of me having not to beat a computer opponent mile, which would be around 6, but having to beat a human opponent's mileage, which is going to be between 8 and 12. So let's do that with the car durability up. There we go. I've got to hit 8.3 miles. And I do think that's possible with this car in its durable state. Still got to get a move on, get my foot down. It should be fine. So let's see what happens. So 8.3 miles to get first. Okay, so I've hit my 90 limit. So I'll just hold off before I overtake this car. There we go. So 1 mile on the clock already. And this is what I'm going to do for a while, making sure the time is under 80 seconds before I overtake the next car. There we go. Okay, so that's 2 miles and I'm in 7th place. So I've got 6 miles to go. I am coming up to the finish line as well, but I'm going to just overtake one more car. But I should be in line to get about 20 seconds when I cross the finish line, so I'll hold off at the moment overtaking another car. There we go, just under. Now I can overtake him. That's 3 miles, and I think that was 6. Okay, there we go. Coming up to what would be for me the halfway stage, 4 and a bit miles. That makes it nice and easy. 4.1 miles and I'm in 5th. Still plenty of cars to overtake. There we go. 80 seconds still on the clock. 4th in the distance. fourth and 5.3 miles. Looks like I probably achieved this relatively straightforward. For 6 miles, 75 seconds on the clock. I should get first here. Might even take me across the fame threshold as well. That'd be a good way to earn some gold today. Coming up to 7 miles on the clock. And I think I'm still only in fourth, so there we are. Indeed, I am only in fourth because there's third ahead. So that's third, that's second, and I see first in the distance. 40 seconds left. There we go, first. Woohoo! Sorry, 1 second. So, back to the racing. Right, I've still got 40 seconds to go. There's 2 cars ahead of me that I'm catching. I've got 9.5 miles on the clock. Might be going for a bit here. I reckon this will definitely take me above the threshold for the next fame level. And that will mean some more gold. I believe it's 66 gold for me at the moment. Hey, that's 4 laps done. Coming up to 12 miles. Can't see me not getting above the next fame level. So let's keep on pushing. There we go. There we go. Close to 14 miles there. That surely will mean enough fame. Surely. Let's have a look. Yes, there we go. 66 gold, thank you very much. 596. Over 1,200 gold. gonna need that. I reckon I'll spend that on those 2 cars. Woo! So that's the Porsche coming up and, the Bugatti. That's gonna eat away at my funds. Oh, well. Got to carry on earning some gold then. Okay, so there we go. So that's that done. That car is now being serviced. I may as well have another go at the Red Bull Ring Grand Prix circuit with the Audi R8 LMS GT4. I think I need to be a little bit aggressive on this. I think the reason why I only finished fourth is I was a little just tapping around. I need to be aggressive. Did that say something weird then at the bottom to do with earning gold? Go. Get past them. That's it. Up into 12. If I get this right, go on the inside. Oh, watch out for this guy though. Oh. Okay, up into 7. Ideally, I'd probably want to be in 5th. So I've got 2 cars that I want to overtake. There we go. So that's 6. So almost 5th. Right. So basically 5 cars to overtake and 4 laps to do it in. Oh wow, look at that. Managed to get 2 cars there. So that's as good as I did last time. It would be good to overtake this guy, so I'm at least on the podium then, and that will also open up the next tier. There we go. I'll have to go around the outside. There we go. No, not quite. There we go. 3rd. He made me work for that. Okay, so I'm only in 3rd. But I've only got 2 cars to overtake and 3 laps to do it in. So I think this lap will be, let's see if I can close the gap on 2nd. At the very least, I should now open up the next tier, which, you know, that's kind of the first step. Get the next tier open and worry about coming first later if I'm struggling. I mean, I've still got the best part of 3 laps, so, you know, I see both 1st and 2nd just ahead of me. There we go. 2nd in, well, close proximity. 2 laps to go, 2 cars to overtake. Oh, lost my concentration then. Come on, let's catch these guys down again. Final lap, 2 cars still to overtake. Although to be fair, it was my fault because I looked up at my other monitor and went off onto the grass. Should have been really getting first. Come on. Go. That's it. Well, at least seconds. Let's see. I've only got 2 corners to get first, so probably not going to get that. No. But second does mean opening up the next tier. Okay. There we go. $36,950 as well. That's not bad. That pumps up the figures. Car does need servicing. So there'll be some more racing to do in this motorsports series tomorrow. But I don't think I'm going to be able to take it to open up any more tiers because tier 19, the cup requires a minimum PR of 67.4 and I've only got, my top car is 66.8 and I need to complete those 3 races to open up tier 19. But there's still a bit of racing to be had in there, so that's what we'll do. Okay, so that we'll leave that for today. So that's 85% now. So look at that overall. Okay, so motorsports is at 62% and my road collection has actually gone up. I hadn't realized that, but that's now sitting at 77%. So that's the highest it's been in a long time. So quite happy with that. I do have one more series to race in, and that is in Season 4, and it is the Bugatti Blitz. So, as with yesterday's stream, no, not yesterday's stream, Thursday's stream, it's just a case of working left to right and picking off the cups that I can do. Now, I do have a very good car in the form of the Bugatti Divo, which is fully upgraded. sitting at 93.1 PR, which is well above the minimum PR of 83.4. It is a 12-lap special around the short track at Hockenheimring. So I think again it's going to be a case of get me elbows out and start pushing my way through. There we go. That's what I want to see. Oh man. Well, off track there. Already up into 9th. I'm being a little bit aggressive and a little bit unclean, but you know, when needs must. There we go, already in the top 3. Didn't quite get first before the end of lap 1, but I am in first. I do like this car. This Bugatti Divo is pretty spectacular. So on lap 3, I'm already catching back markers, which is crazy, really. It literally means if we've got 12 laps, I'm going to lap those cars 4 times. So I'm going to go for lapping everybody. Let's see if I can lap everybody. Okay, so I'm still only on lap 5, so I'm nowhere near halfway yet. Oh dear. Getting a bit too crazy. I reckon one of these cars, probably that red one, I've already lapped. now I'm halfway through the race. Oh. One car, two car. And I can see second just out of sight. Just on that, they were just on that corner, so I'm definitely going to lap. I'm definitely going to lap second. I just won't be able to do it twice. Okay, starting lap 8. It's a funny sort of race, really. It's got so many different types of cars in terms of PR. They're just stretched all over the field now. There we go. That's I can definitely see second now. I've got 4 laps to catch them. I might even do it on this lap. Here we go. Second just in the distance there. I dread to think how many times I've overlapped that car. And as always, these cars struggle overtaking back markers. So there we go. That's second lapped. 3 more laps to go. I think this is a great way to end the stream. Oh, good grief, how many cars? Okay, so starting the penultimate lap. Okay, starting the last lap. What a crazy race. Plenty of overtaking though. Quite a lot of fun to be had. Okay. Oh, out the way. Oh, I knew that'd be the case. They're racing each other. And not me. Oh, look at this though. Bang. There we go. Wow. That was quite a race. 9 minutes of joy. And as predicted, the car does need servicing. There we go. All right, there we go. So that's the end of the racing for today. Oh, people joining, people leaving. Dear me, it's like a conveyor belt. Anyway, we'll have a look at that another day. Um, right, so that's the end of the racing for today. Good way to finish. I still have the opportunity of racing in all these series tomorrow. What I will be doing in tomorrow's series, hopefully, is taking the exclusive series to 100%. And if I do that, I might sacrifice the online multiplayer gaming. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. I would like, at the very least, to take that back up to 8. So we might have to see on that one. Okay. Right, so let me drop that off screen. There we go. So a bit of a strange session racing. I did, as always, have a few problems with the AirPlay. I do need to find an alternative. You guys have suggested some, so I'm going to have a look at those in the background because it just happens, unfortunately, a little bit too much. So I do want to stop that and make it as stable as possible as soon as possible. Right. Uh, so there will be a stream tomorrow. The time will be 6 p.m. UK time. I'll effectively be doing the same series, racing the cars, taking them as close as possible to 100%. And the exclusive series, I do intend to take to 100%. My gold total currently sits at 1,203. So fingers crossed, come tomorrow, that gold total will be close to 1,250. Now maybe I'll just share my screen again because the reason why we probably do need quite a significant amount of gold. Now there is an event on Wednesday. I do own that car, so I'm not expecting to have to spend any gold. But then on the Monday, I won't be doing this event on the Monday. I'll be doing this event on the Tuesday and Wednesday. We've got a limited series for the Porsche 919 Hybrid Evo limited series. That's going to be expensive. It looks to me if we have to upgrade the car to free across the board, you're looking at spending 700 gold there or thereabouts. And then 5 days after that, you've got another limited series, this time for the Bugatti Dici. Now, I've got no idea how much this is going to cost. But again, I reckon with the car costing 900 gold, if you were to buy it brand new, it's probably going to be in the region of at least 500 gold, assuming again that it's going to be free upgrades across each of the 7 engineering components. So you add those two together and you're talking 1,200 gold spent. Fortunately, that's the position I'm in, so I will be attempting to win both of those cars when those events become available. But it does mean I want to try and focus on earning as much gold as I can in the interim, just to build up a little bit of a cushion. Okay, so is there anything else to say there? Probably not a lot. That's pretty much it. So let me go back to full screen. Yeah, so tomorrow's stream will be 6 p.m. UK time on Monday. I hope you've enjoyed the racing. Apologies for the little problems that I had with the AirPlay. I will intend to find a better solution to that. It might take a little bit of time, but rest assured I'll get that fixed in the background. Um, Thank you everyone that's watched. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for commenting in the chat. I hope whatever is left of your day is a very good one. Hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, thank you and goodbye.